Alright, welcome back to another video, guys. In today's video, we're gonna first start by talking about this. I've been waiting about a year for this to show up because I pre-ordered it before it even came out, and I was in wave like 17 or 18 for it. It's not too bad. It's a nice dueling guard mat. This is for the Chainsaw Man deck when it comes out in Union. And obviously by the title that you guys saw that it's a green Kurapika Hunter x Hunter deck list. But some people think it's going to be the best deck in the whole format, at least for set 1. A lot of people think that. I play a lot of Bleach, and honestly it does, the game's a lot of luck. Well, obviously it should be. Every single card game is built off luck with your hand on top of knowing what your cards do and actual knowledge. So the best deck, what people think on scale right now, and it's totally different from Japan because they ban and take cards out, put cards in. Blue Bomber was really good in Japan and is not amazing here. Blue Bomber is one of the worst Hunter x Hunter decks. Almost easily one of the worst decks in the whole format. I think the only thing that could even out with it would be the yellow Bleach deck. But all the other decks kind of fight for first. But we're just going to start the video off. And this is our Kurapika deck. It's all built off of your 4 raid targets. And then your Neon that can play more Kurapikas, we'll talk about. So you play, and I'm not going to go in depth with each card because I don't play this deck as much as my father. But he's been enjoying this and I've been playing against it, so I know how it works. I just don't know exactly all the lineups. So just your Kurapika with Snipe, that's why this deck's so good, is because it can attack something that is standing or tapped and it cannot be blocked. And then we have Kurapika, 5 cost instead of 7. 1 action, impact 1. When played or when attacking, look at the top 4 cards of your deck, then place them at top or to bottom of your deck. When Bleach, you sideline stuff instead of putting it at top of deck. And then this one, if you have 6 or more energy in your generation, this one gets plus 1,000. Ichigo just does that when he swings, so Ichigo's better than that. And then for another Kurapika card, it's just your small guy that you'd raid on top of or get from trigger to your hand, just for more raid target. And then for your last 3 Kurapikas that you don't even play 4 of would be your impact 2 cost 3k 1 action. What I think just off of base looks, I think the deck's about even with Bleach, because Bleach has a lot of raid. This deck just has 1 piece of raid, and then you have Neons that give everything as Kurapika raid, if played, and a lot of search. And then you have, so for a Kurapika, our most expensive Kurapika would be our 7 cost that we play 4 of, and then our 5 cost that we play 4 of, and then our 3 cost that we play 4 of, and then 3 cost that we play, or 2 cost that we play 3 of. And then it would go to our last Kurapika would be 4 of the little one that does 1 generation. None of these do multiple generation except your 3 cost. It's not terrible. And then, so yeah. So for Kurapikas, that's what we got here. And then for our next card, we have Basho, what we play 3 of. Choose up to one of your opponent's characters on its sideline, activate it, give it 3 BP, and then it has Step. Step basically just lets it go from the front line to the back line and switch itself with something. So even if your back line and front line are both full, you can switch them and nothing dies. And then we play Zephyl. Draw a card, then place 1 card from your hand into your sideline. It's not bad at all. It's just a 0/1 action. It has 1,500. It's not bad at all. We play Zadots. Zadots isn't bad. You could tap him and then you get trash at the end of your turn, but he generates 2 green instead of 1 green. So if you need it, you can play it really fast. And then Lorio, switch something back to your hand with low cost, and if you can't, then it goes back to your hand. It costs 1 green. And then you have Notorio, if he's active, you can get 2 green out of it instead of 1. And then for Hunter License, you play 4 of it, just like all the others. And then for your most important cards that are not your neons, it would definitely, or for your kurapikos, would definitely be your neons. What you search, you pay 2 action points, that's the big thing. You cost 5 green. When played, look at the top 4 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 character card among them, play 1 with AP cost 1, and then you could perform raid instead of it coming in tapped. And then Imperial Time, Absolute Mastery. Choose up to one character on its field. It gains 3,000 BP. When this character attacks and wins a battle, draw a card. Until the end of this turn, if the chosen card is Kurapika, it also gains Snipe. So you can just give any Kurapika Snipe. It does not gain Impact, but it does gain Snipe and 3,000. And then if you kill something, then you draw 3. Or draw 1. And the cool thing is choose up to one of your opponent's front line and sideline it. So it's basically like a piece of destruction, just like all the other decks. So, and so yeah, so that's basically the deck list. It's not much, but it's a decent amount. It's just built well, and I know this video is going to be super short. It's like 10 minutes long, probably. This one's going to come out with another video. I'm just trying to get all the deck lists out like in a day or 2, just so they're all out, so everybody kind of has a feel of all the decks, just from a normal person standpoint, because I'm not like Eggman or anything. Like, I don't really, all the animes are out, I don't really have a opinion to, not much. I've watched all of them, but I personally don't have a opinion. But yeah, so a lot of nice Kurapikas, 4 characters with raid, not 4 separate, but 4 all together. That's kind of crazy. And then all your destruction is built off of your characters having destruction, and then you get like impact with most of your destruction. So that's way better than just normal destruction. That's why some people like this over your Ichigo Bleach Purple deck that has a lot of characters that literally just KO stuff. This character just swings at stuff and kills it, and then gets impact with most of it. So you basically just use your ability with your Kurapika impacts or with your big guy. Well, any of them get the 3,000, so you can basically win at any point. Basically, if you can get them down to 4 and have all 4 of, get them down to 4, and then if you have 4 of your ability and you have enough impact on field, you win the game. Like, kind of just built in, because they can't block all of it. You don't even need that much, because you can kill stuff, get their wall down, kill stuff, and if they don't have any crazy triggers, then you can go and swing, build their whole, take down their whole board, so they have to reblock up, and then their only chance is if they have bigger stuff than your Kurapikas that are 4 or 5Ks with impact. What doesn't really happen unless you're playing the other Hunter x Hunter deck, because Bleach basically only goes up to 4K. It doesn't really go above that. So yeah, 4 Kurapikos, 4 of each basically, except your 1 card, and then yeah. So I hope this deck list is good for you guys. I know for the Bleach one I kind of explained it a little bit better. I wish I could have with this one, but I don't really play this one. So you guys have a good day.